Welcome to Infinity Watch Part 7. Today we're looking at Iron Man 3 from 2013. Now, when this film first came out, really wasn't one of my favourite MCU films, but I haven't watched it in a few years, so going back to it is absolutely completely opened my eyes to really how great this film is. It's kind of weird. Shane Black's one of my favourite directors and writers. I mean, he's responsible for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Lethal Weapon, which, in my opinion, is one of the greatest action series, if not the greatest action series of all time. And of course, from a couple of years ago, The Nice Guys, which actually have made more box office than it did. Fantastic film, Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. But back to Iron Man 3, 2013. This film is on like coming up. Let's see about 4 or 5 times, but watching it, after a gap of at least a year, makes you really appreciate how really great this film is. I mean, starting in 1999, you've got the callback to Jensen, who saves Tony Stark's life at the start of the original Iron Man. Jon Favreau with his Vincent Vega Pulp Fiction look, absolutely hysterical. And if the casting is brilliant with Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin or Trevor Slattery, it's brilliant. Shane Black does his traditional setting the film at Christmas, and he does what he does best. Shane Black is great at writing buddy characters, and all the aforementioned movies I mentioned, and the dialogue at the start between the little bromance between Happy Hogan and Tony Stark, it's just spot on. This is, I've got to point out, the first movie in Phase 2, and of course, being the first post Avengers, and Tony has not been sleeping, and he's having panic attacks. After the Chitauri and the Battle of the York, this adds the grounding to the MCU because Tony Stark, the scientist who is experienced, stuff that he can't explain, and he's now feeling it, and he's preparing, and he's constantly moving because he doesn't want his loved ones to be hurt, and it's just brilliant, the humanizing the characters. Like I said, I appreciate this more now than I did on first release, and it's got some great moments with like Pepper Potts in the Iron Man suit. The household stilts, which is like a callback to Lethal Weapon 2, and the helicopters. Okay, Lethal 1. Okay, yeah, you can tell I'm a big Lethal Weapon fan. And the dialogue's brilliant, like I said. And I love the post credits with Bruce Banner. Spoiler, I should have warned you before you go in this, but then again, if you're this far into the Infinity Watch, you already know this. So that's this for my Iron Man 3. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, which I'm assuming if you've watched this, you have. So next up is going to be my Black Panther review.